Welcome to today's broadcast. No matter what kind of day you are having, please remember that God is big and He is good. He is bigger and better than you think. I remember clearly those days when I tried to perform for God like a little dog might try to perform for its master. I lived with the hope that God would pat me on the head and tell me, "Well done, good and faithful servant." But I am not a dog who has to please my master with my performance. I am a man who gets to please my Lord with my faith. We read in Hebrews 11, verse 6. But without faith it is impossible to please Him, for he who comes to God must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him. Understanding the difference between performance and faith certainly affects how we view the fast. If I fast to increase my performance ability, I have effectively decided that grace is measured out to me by my performance. In fact, I am increasingly convinced that most Christians believe the grace they experience is measured out to them by their performance. And what better way to perform than to fast? John the Baptist's disciples certainly thought so. We read in Luke 5, verses 33 through 35. Then they said to him, "John's disciples fast often and say prayers, and those of the Pharisees do the same, but yours eat and drink." Jesus said to them, "You can't make the wedding guests fast while the groom is with them, can you? But the time will come when the groom will be taken away from them. Then they will fast in those days." John the Baptist's disciples fasted under the discipline of the Old Covenant. But from what Jesus says, He implies that fasting is not even possible in His presence. It is in His absence that fasting will take place. In other words, to be in the presence of God is to eliminate the need for the fast. A radical view? Maybe. But does the Bible talk about fasting in heaven when we have no human nature separating us from God? Could fasting be a way of getting into God's presence? Maybe the fast is meant to attack unbelief by taking a stand against my human nature. What better way to take a stand against my flesh than to say no to what it wants? What better way to bring my human nature and all its appetites under control than by refusing to give it what it wants? Wouldn't that naturally kill unbelief and increase my awareness of God's presence, and consequently increase my faith? For more, please visit givemethatmountain.org, and you have a wonderful day.